All right, so we are going to open up the sample of my, it's called Consciously Me. Lord, y'all, it's called Consciously Me. Um, Taking care of myself. Child, that ain't even a title. I might want to get this right if I'm gonna be on camera, right? I'm sorry, y'all. It's new. I just been focusing on the content and not really just the title. But it's called Consciously Choosing Me. Getting my life together one step at a time. A journal and a therapy journal and workbook. Anywho, so we'll get the real title when I open it up. But that's it. Choosing, consciously choosing me. Getting my life together one step at a time. A therapy journal and workbook. Okay. And so I ordered a sample so I can make sure that everything is okay. Everything is centered properly. Everything is looking good because I want you guys to have a quality product. This is not just something I threw together. This journal was made with intentionality from a clinically trained therapist who has over 18 plus years of being a social worker and a therapist. And so this is not just some Pinterest stuff or some Etsy stuff. Like, no, this is thought out and created with intentionality and consciousness. All right, so let's open this thing. Let's see. I'm so excited, y'all. Okay. So I already see one thing I may need to do. But here it is. I'm so excited. Yes. Okay, look at how thick it is. I ain't playing with y'all. Look at how thick it is. Those who do therapy with me, y'all know. Now, half of these pages is for your therapy journal and half of it is for the workbook, okay? So you can see how long it is. It's 219 pages. All right. So I tried to make it in a really nice, calm, therapeutic color. I'm not sure if the guys will buy it because of the little decoration on the front, but I would hope you guys would. And if not, I'm thinking about doing a male version anyway, so that it's cool if not. But don't get caught up in the cover. Get caught up in what's in here that is going to help you get to the root of your issues and get you to a more healthier, happier life. All right. So this is the cover. And what is the title? Consciously Choosing Me, right? Getting my life together one step at a time. A therapy journal and workbook by me. Okay? So if we look inside, right? Oh my God. Okay, y'all, let me look through first. It looks so good. Yes. Lord, you are so good. Thank you so much for putting this gift in here. Oh my God, in here so that I can bring it out to you guys. It looks so good. It looks so good. All right, so I am seeing. Okay. Then you hurt me, and then you got 2 more pages. Okay, got it. All right. So I just want to show you guys the some of the inside here. Okay. So here in the back, what you will see. So like this is my therapy notes, right? My therapy notes for my therapy session notes for what month? March, right? So if you're in therapy bi-weekly or weekly, this journal will cover you for 1 year, right? So if you're in therapy for bi-weekly, then you're going to have some extra pages during that month that you could just, write on, yeah, you could do some journaling on. But if you're in therapy weekly, then you have a page every time you go to therapy to write down your notes, okay? So you have my therapy session notes for March, right? And then you have your therapy session notes, right? So some of the prompts here, it says your symptoms. So we want you to write your symptoms down, right? I'm proud of me because what are you proud of yourself for when it comes to this session, right? What I learned today, and you're going to write down what you learned today. Now, I'm not going to say everything that's in here because I want you guys to get it. But each therapy note is section so that you can walk away with all the information that you need to know from your therapy session. Okay, you got the dates for when you did the session and all of that. So each month you have your therapy notes. You also have a monthly reflection here at the end of the month as well, so that you can reflect on your month. All right. And then up here you have the workbook. So all of this here is worksheets, worksheets or informational sheets, right? So like this one here, it says, this month I will. It says, time to think outside the box. Close your eyes and point to something new to try this month, right? Because when we're going through, sometimes our brain just kind of shut everything down and we're not really thinking about how to create joy for ourselves. So the goal of this exercise is just to take some time out, close your eyes, and just point to something and here learn a new skill, right? So that could be crocheting, it could be soap making, it can be candle making, it can be just stretching, but going to learn a new skill that will enhance your life. You know what I'm saying? So that's one of the exercises in here. But we also have one of the key exercises I really wanted you guys to do is in the healing process when it comes to trauma. And I wanted you guys to be able to kind of work through that with your therapist. And in your book too, I'm gonna come back to that for just a minute, but I also have like a little surprise notes in here for you guys from me, right? And so just want you to know that even though I may not be your therapist, I'm walking along this journey with you, okay? And so one of the letters that I have in here is you hurt me, right? We have this exercise, you hurt me. And the goal of this exercise, you have this page, but you also have 2 more pages, right? Empty pages. And this is where you will write a letter to the person that you feel hurt you the most, right? You got 3 whole pages to dump it out, right? Because we want you to get this out of your head, out of your heart, and onto this paper so that you can get all your feelings out, and then you can take this letter to your therapy sessions so that you can discuss this hurt, pain, trauma with your therapist, right? A lot of times when you're in session and you're trying to recall and do all the things, you forget a lot of information, and then you may go home and like, oh, I should have told my therapist this, I should have told my therapist that, right? And so here, when you write it out on paper, this is why a lot of therapists try to get you guys to get get you a notebook or something like that, because a lot of times in between sessions, you guys, stuff will come up for you, but you may forget about it, right? And so then you get in session and you will say, hey, dang, I knew it was something I wanted to talk to you about, but you forgot. But if you have your therapy journal, right? It's a nice size. You can drop it in the purse. It's not, you know what I'm saying? It's not too big and bulky, but it's a really nice size. You can see it up against me. It's a really nice size that, for you to kind of take this and take it with you, drop it in your bag, that type of thing, right? So if once you have this, then you're able to write down whatever it is that may come up in between sessions. And then all you have to do is just bring this to session, right? And open it up and boom, you know what I'm saying? Here's something that I thought about over these last 2 weeks. I realized, because there's a section down here for you for where you can write those types of things down so that when you do get the therapy, it's sitting right here, right? So the goal here is that I wanted to, I hear God in my head saying the masses, Tamika's the masses. Everybody can't sit on my sofa. I'm not saying I'm the greatest therapist in the world, but I'm one of them. Yes, I'm tooting my own horn. I've worked hard to get here. I've studied hard. I make sure that I stay on top of my on top of my specialties, and I continuously self-development, educate myself. And so I want to spread as much of my knowledge out in this world as possible. That's why I am creating these products. That's why I have my practice. That's why I have the podcast. I'm doing a YouTube channel. I have the Tamika's Inspired Me Instagram, because I'm trying to reach as many people as possible. All I know, I want to put it out there for you guys to know as well, right? And so I'm going to also be putting these things in resources, okay? So in the book, you have some nice little quotes, right? We also have, like I said, in this book, we're talking about trauma laws. We're talking about unhealthy thinking styles. We're exploring unhealthy thinking styles. We're exploring, like I said, who hurt me. We also have in here where we're talking about comparing yourself to other people. We're also talking about, some inner child work. We have the pity party behaviors, those negative coping mechanisms. We're talking about change. We're talking about attachment styles. Now, y'all know, right? Y'all know attachment styles in these relationships, whether romantic, friendships, learning your attachment style. And I'm telling you, it will open up the heavens for you once you know your attachment style. So we're also looking at your overall life. One of the chapters in here is, do my overall life need an overhaul? Right? Sometimes we just get stuck, you know what I'm saying, in the hamster wheel, and every day repeats itself. Right? Every day repeats itself, right? You get up, you go to work, you come home, you cook dinner, you help with the kids, sit with your husband, your wife, and then you go to bed, you get ready for bed, get up the next day, do the same thing. Right? And so some people are okay with that, right? You got those, what you call them, living for the weekend people, right? They work all week. Weekend come, they have a good time, shut it down Sunday evening, get ready for work Monday morning, they ready to hit it, right? But then you also have those who are in jobs where they're not happy. They are, every day it's just redundant, right? It's like your life is on repeat. And so with that being said, like, do my whole life need an overhaul? And what I mean by that, what changes need to be made? Right? What changes need to be made in order for you to be able to, create happiness and exploration and spontaneity and all the things, you know what I'm saying? And, that you may be missing in your life. And so, y'all, I'm telling y'all, this is my baby. This is my baby. Like, I get excited when I'm able to create things that can help people change their life. Like, I get excited about it. I do. But I'm really excited about this, y'all. Like, I'm really excited about this one. I have another book coming soon. And it's going to be a series, but you'll be able to buy them individually for whichever topic you need to work on. So I have that. I'm working on that now. And I'm also working on another book as well. But, I'll tell y'all about those as I get maybe halfway done with one, or I come back and share that with you guys. But right now, today is all about consciously choosing me, right? Consciously choosing me. So consciously, that means intentional. I'm aware that I'm choosing me for a chance, right? That's why I named this, because when you choose to go to therapy, you are consciously choosing yourself, right? Consciously choosing me, right? Getting my life, not his life, not the children's life, not my sister life, not my daddy life, but my life together. What? One step at a time. One step at a time. One step at a time, right? You didn't get here overnight, and you're definitely not going, you definitely won't, heal overnight either, right? So consciously choosing me, okay? Because I just think it's important for us to be conscious and intentional and work to be as authentic as possible. And that is why I do what I do right there. I want to make people conscious of their behaviors and how they respond and how they are allowing people to treat them. I want people to be intentional about their healing process, about the therapy process, about following through, doing your homework, doing the work that, for my clients that I ask for your therapist, that your therapist asks you to do. And like really being conscious of the change, that you're going through, as well as being conscious of the healing and the blessings that will be coming as you work on yourself, right? Like, y'all, I'm excited. I am so excited about this. I'm so excited about it. Just to have it in my hand. That says Tamikis Williams on here, LCSW CCTP, and that is a licensed clinical social worker and a clinical certified trauma professional, right? And so more to come, y'all, more to come. So please, as I inspect this book, I will be looking through it to make sure that everything is good. I think I'm going to make one change, and that is going to be moving, just this here. I want to move this box over so I won't have so much space on this side. I got so much space right here on this side. So I'm going to move this over so that it can be kind of equal on both sides. But outside of that, she is looking good. It looked like they put a barcode on top of my barcode. So that's another thing that I will have to go in and change like that. Hopefully y'all can see that. But they put a barcode on top of my barcode. So I'm going to have to make sure that that's not there. When you guys get it. So I just wanted to order this. It says this band around here is not for sale. So this is just, the sample. And I'm so proud of Amazon, though. I'm so proud because it looks really good. Like, it looks the way that I made it. Like, it looks really good. So the book is broke up into chapters as well, right? And so we have chapters here because each chapter is intentional. So we have different chapters here in the book, and also there's a section in here on how to get the most out of your therapy, as well as how to get the most out of this journal workbook. Okay, so this book is chock full of goodness, y'all. Chock full of goodness. Like I said, you have your therapy notes here. So it's kind of like half and half, right? You got half your therapy notes and then you got half the workbook. So no, it's not mostly therapy notes. No, you got a good amount of workbook here. So you have the workbook portion here, and then you have your therapy section here for your notes and everything. So therapy session, and then the workbook, right? So the workbook could have been a little book by itself. Like, you know what I'm saying? The workbook is 94 pages long. 94 pages, right? 94 pages long, the workbook, right? and then and then you have your therapy session part back here, right? And so and so I just tried to like throw myself in there a little bit because I wanted you guys to feel like I was on the journey with you too. And so I have like some little letters in here. Like I have a letter in here telling you how proud I am of you, right? For taking the steps in order to heal. So I just have a couple of little surprises in here where I kind of like peek in a little bit just to say, hey y'all, hey. And so so yeah. But I am really pleased. This wasn't supposed to come until Wednesday. So it came today, y'all. Like I ordered this over the weekend and it came today. I also ordered the hardback as well. I'm gonna have a hardback as well. And so basically this should be up for sale on Amazon within I'm gonna give it 2 weeks. Within 2 weeks, this will be up on sale. So as soon as it go up on sale, follow me on Tamikas Inspired Me on Instagram and TikTok. Tamikas Inspired Me, or come here to YouTube and I will put up some videos on social media to let you guys know when it is live. Okay? So once again, consciously choosing me, getting my life together one step at a time, a therapy journal and workbook. Okay? There is nothing like this on Amazon. Nothing. I've searched high and low. Nothing like it, right? There are a couple therapy journals on there, a lot of therapy, stuff like that, but there's nothing on there that I've seen that is like this. I'm trying to make things where, it's a lot of journals and stuff out there, right? But you guys don't have to worry about buying this journal and regretting it, right? If you are truly ready to do the work, and if you utilize this journal the way that you're supposed to, then you would definitely get the best. Well, let me take that back, because that does, your therapist play a part in that. You pay a part in it as well. But if you utilize this journal the way that it's supposed to be used, then you will get a lot out of your therapy session. But it is going to cause for you to be a little assertive, right? So your therapy is your therapy. So therefore, if you want to talk about something in this journal, let's just say if you completed this page here on imposter syndrome, right? So let's say if you completed this page on imposter syndrome, right? If once you write this out, like I have little things in here that says, make sure to share and process this with your therapist, right? Because whatever you write out when it comes to imposter syndrome, I want you to take that and I want you to talk to your therapist about it, right? Because, this is to prompt you to go in with intentionality in your sessions and know what you want to talk about so you can get the full-fledged benefit of that 45 to 55 minutes, right? So that it can count, right? And if you're intentional, or let's just say if your therapist, may not be pulling something out of you, like let's say if you got imposter syndrome and your therapist hasn't asked you about it and you haven't brought it up, boom. Once you complete this, you're going to take this with you to therapy every session. And whatever you wrote here, then you will be able to say, hey, so I completed this exercise on imposter syndrome and here's what I came up with when I completed this. And then you can read this to your therapist and then you guys can base your session off of the insight from this activity. Right? That's the point, right? I just want people to get good therapy, right? Whether you self-pay, Medicare, Medicaid, whatever, right? I want you to get the best therapy that you can possibly get. That's why I take it out. I take it, right? I don't just do self-pay. I take Medicare, Medicaid, and I don't take it because I'm chasing money. I take it because I believe that everybody deserves good therapy, Everybody deserves good therapy, whether you on Medicare or whether you're able to pay out of pocket, right? Because if it was me, I would want somebody to see me. You know what I'm saying? If I had Medicaid, if I had Medicare, whatever, like, so that's why I take it, A lot of therapists may not take Medicare, Medicaid, things like that, but I take it because I just feel like everybody deserves the opportunity. It shouldn't be that hard to find a therapist who will take your Medicare or your Medicaid. You know what I'm saying? So, but yes, you guys, yes. This is it. This is the back. So I have a full explanation here. Now, I know here on YouTube, you guys have seen a lot of short videos of mine, but these long content videos are coming, as you can see now. They are definitely coming. I've had to buy some equipment and things. I'm here at home. My lighting and all that stuff is at the office, but as my clients know, my friends know, I can be long-winded. So a lot of times I'm struggling with them little 3 minutes or that 90 seconds that Instagram and TikTok give us. But this is why I'm doing a YouTube channel, because it'll give me the opportunity to bring in more, to give you guys more information. Okay. And so as you can see here, that back is full. I'm giving you a full understanding of this resource, right? So that you can really understand what is in it. In this resource, you have, even when you get ready to go to your first session, I got you. A lot of times people don't know what to say in their first session. And I got you. I got you on it all. Everything you need to tell your therapist is right here. All you got to do is write it out. And that is up here at the beginning of the book, under your initial, like your assessment piece. So it's going to ask you all the questions. What are your goals for therapy? What are you prepared to commit to do differently to meet your goals? I got you. It's all up here. Like, I got y'all. I ain't playing. I want you to get it all. I want you to get it all, right? I want everybody to, we done all been through some stuff, especially in these last couple of years. I know I have been through some things, and, I lost my mother back in November of 2021. And, I'm still going through the grieving process, and I'm not going to talk about it too long here because I'm going to start crying like it's coming up in me now. But it's been hard. You know what I'm saying? It's been really hard. And so I know what it's like, right? I know what it's like to be the client, right? I have a therapist myself. You know what I'm saying? I can't do this work and not have somebody to process with. But I process my grief. I process the grief of losing my mom. I'm empty nesting. So I process that with my therapist as well. You know what I'm saying? I'll be 50 this year. So I'm processing that with my therapist as well. Okay. And so, I get it. I get it, y'all. I've been on the other side. I'm on it right now. You know what I'm saying? Going through this grief, as it relates to my mother. I lost my oldest sister a couple of years ago, and I really didn't get to grieve her properly. And so, I'm processing that. And I get it, y'all. I know it's not easy. And it's not easy for us therapists either, because we still have a life, but we're also here for you. You know what I'm saying? And we have to know how to separate the two. And I, just through my experience, I thank God that I've done a good job with that. You know what I'm saying? And so, I just know what it's like. And so I just want to create as much as I can for y'all to have in between your sessions. That's the podcast, that is, the YouTube channel, the books, more is coming. Like right now I'm working on 2 books. I'm working on a book, and then I'm working on this, I don't even know. Well, it's a self-exploratory book. It's a self-exploratory book. And I'll give you guys more information once I get further along in it. And so, yeah, like I just want to take what God has given me and bless me with and give it to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Um, like I love y'all. I love, like that's what we supposed to do. We supposed to love each other. You know what I'm saying? Getting emotional. And I think that that's one of the things that a lot of us haven't felt in a long time because the world has changed. People don't even speak anymore. You know what I'm saying? It's like you speak to people now and they looking at you like you got a motive. You know? I was going in the store the other day and oh boy just let the door just close right on me. Like nobody holds the doors anymore, you know. So kindness is hard to find nowadays. Customer service, oh my God, that's a whole nother topic, right? So, anywho, we have to learn how to be intentional about our joy as well. Okay? All right, you guys. So I just wanted to come and share this exciting moment with you guys. I just wanted to come and share this exciting moment with you guys. I am floored, like, just to be holding something that I put together. Like, I am a creative person. Like, I have a skincare line, and I'm actually about to close it though because that takes a lot of physical strength and time, honey. And a sister is like, she don't have that with, especially with everything else I'm trying to do, but. So that's a whole nother conversation. Sorry, y'all. But that's a whole nother conversation right there. So anyways, here we are. Here we are. This is us. Right here. So I can't wait until you guys get this. Like I said, I will be putting it up to let you guys know when it goes on sale. It will be on sale. If not, it will be on sale by the end of next week. Okay, I do not have a calendar here. Let's see. The day is let me see. Tomorrow be, I think, the 24th. So we're looking at by, I think, maybe like February the 5th, I believe. So it'll be on Amazon by then. If I can get it approved this week, it might be on Amazon by this Friday. Who knows? But this is a busy week for me at the office. So I'm not sure how much free time I'll have to do what I need to do. But I might be approving this thing tonight, making the changes that I need to make and approving it tonight. I'm sorry. Approving it tonight. And it'll take them a couple of days to do what they do on their end. And then she'll be live. She'll be live. Okay. All right, you guys. So that's it. That's all. And please stay tuned. And if you know anybody that is in therapy that can utilize this, please, please, please oh God.